England against Brazil. England losing out to Australia early on in the day. Brazil, the host nation, of course, for the Olympics. Another physical-looking lineup for England, captained by Lambert in the absence of the likes of Mitchell, the likes of Rodwell, who's injured, Dan Norton, Phil Burgess, all rested ahead of GB's effort in Rio. Brazil, well, it's all just big highs for them, isn't it? It's a journey they're on through to a home Olympics. What a special time it is for that group of players. And England a point to prove. They faded very, very quickly indeed after Australia scored a try midway through the second half. Won't get through to the cup competition now though, England, having lost to South Africa as well. But it's a young squad, full of talent, possibly not for today this year, but look at the likes of Ethan Waddleton, a young man with great promise. Cameron Cowell, can England finish day 2 on a high? Lamert did well, did he? Bowen, couple of tries against Australia, different colour yellow he's against here. It's Brazil, but same result. Straight off the kick-off, quick fire score from England.
20 seconds gone, ball's into the hands. Lammer does extremely well, doesn't he? And then Bowen on the outside there, not going to be stopped from that range. Once again, Brazil learning the hard way in this competition. You've got to control this ball, and set piece just so vital, and certainly kick-off restarts an important part of the game. Great restart to be said by Cal, though, wasn't it, as he bangs it over from it with a lovely conversion. And what a skill it is in this game of sevens when you have a kicker who really is able to drop it right on the spot every single time, to get up and allow your players to contest, to put the opposition under pressure.
The likes of Hirayama, Kurt Baker, Cowell is beginning to show that kind of skill. Here we go again. There's a young man who's a ball boy, tricking him for 3 years. His mum works in the shop. His favourite moment as a boy was when England beat the All Blacks 38-21 in 2012. 14 months later he's playing against France under 18s on that very ground. And he's really looking forward to next week.
What a lovely memory that is for him, England beating the All Blacks.
For us all, doesn't happen very often. We're picking up with you next to me, Simon. Often you can get a dig in like that. Here we go, England on the defence. Brazil trying to burst out. Single try against South Africa. They really enjoyed it, didn't they? Andre Silva with that touchdown. Their only try here in Paris. They're growing the whole time. Still without a victory in their 45 games.
If you're not going to control the ball at the breakdown, you're going to struggle to get one here today, aren't you? But you can certainly see this is the first time I've seen Brazil play in a tournament, and just to watch them, there's a good understanding, there's a good knowledge of what they're trying to do. They seem to, I don't like using coaches speak, but their structures seem to be right. Their organisation levels seem to be okay. Where they're possibly lacking for me is just athletically, they're not on the same level as obviously all the core nations here that we see obviously see at every tournament, and that's a struggle for them. So the breakdown area obviously really tough for them, because physically they're not going to win that battle.
And that takes time. With any nation, it takes time. It takes time to put the structures in the programs, as you say, and then the players to stick to that, stay fit.
Number 5, tackle and push.
There are numerous examples out there in World Rugby today of nations who, with the effort, with the time that you talk about being put in, and the expertise coming in to help, have made real progression.
Okay,
and there are, we only have to look at Kenya winning their title recently. Portugal are capable of playing some great stuff as well over recent years.
Russia in there as well. To Germany, only a few years away. Competing at the very top level. Oh, good interception, isn't it? Harry Glover. And they're lining up to score. They just work the pass through to Carpentier in the end. Is the man to dot it down. It made heavy weather of it, England there, but in the end, it's all smiles.
I think they were trying to see how many passes they could complete there before they got the ball over the line. It was a game of, well, can everybody touch the ball before we score? The interception well taken there on that occasion there. Glover threatening through, the little offload out the back into the hands of that occasion of Waddleton. He gets it through to Lamoureux. Lamoureux back there to Glover onto the outside. Then the try's taken there on that occasion by De Carpentier. Well done. We got 5 names in it.
Full-time Sevens man now, Richard De Carpentier. Was on a sort of dual line with Dean Ryan's Worcester. One of the 25 men named in Simon Hale and Gareth Williams' Great Britain squad. To Corey Allen, James Davis, Marcus Watson, Joe Simpson. 15 players returning to the final squad, of course, to prove their worth. That's what Brazil are trying to do here. Through Lucas Müller. Oh, Lucas Müller! Oh, take a bow, Lucas Müller. That's great determination, great heart. Everything must have been seizing up. But he scored his first ever try on the series.
Well, one of the Duque brothers does well, doesn't he? He gets it on the outside there. And then, as you called it was all about heart here from Müller. Just an absolute desire to get over the line. Style points, not many, but he won't care about that right at this point in time. He's got 5 points on the board for Brazil against England. And boy, that feels good.
Isn't it just good for him, good for Brazil. The second try here in Paris, weren't able to get over the line against Australia.
Pasa antes la bola. Dale, ten tempo.
There is McNally. From Buenos Aires. Carpentier says, oh, we'll play on, even though it hasn't gone 10 metres. And De Carpentier. Oh, he's caught in the end by Silva. Advantage to England.
Advantage over.
Cal, England do score it in the end. Or do they? But that's an example. Your Fijis, your New Zealands would have given that pass to make sure of the score. De Carpentier went another extra couple of metres when he had support. But
we want to see the touch.
Having a look at this one.
We want to see the line out, please.
With the referee video review. Waddleton, isn't it? That's good to me.
Great control there, great body control going in there. He's done very well, Waddleton, for me. I'm happy to give that one. Oh, the referee is as well. For the first time we're going to agree today.
We like that, doubling up as a TMO or referee video review and a commentator. It's not going to work, is it? Let's be honest. You know, England with a decent lead at half-time, 19-5 over Brazil. And England scoring some tries, but really they should be scoring some tries against Brazil.
We're doing well. We're doing well. We're keeping the ball from multiple phases. We're getting to 2 or 3. Fine. Stick to what we're doing. Doing it well. Yeah.
Yep.
Ollie on your come here, mate, yeah? Good stuff. Ethan off, well done, Roy on your come. Okay. Defensively, what do you reckon? Time over chasing, yeah, that two in particular. Just a bit more confidence, staying squarer, getting a little bit more aggressive on line speed, then putting it into the trap.
Que tengamos la posición de la bola. Está claro, tenemos que volver a tener en los primeros 3 minutos la posición de la bola. Movámonos, que tenemos espacios. ¿Está claro? Vamos a jugar de ese jeito. Vamos a que la primera salida voltamos a pasar lo mismo. Que pasen las 10 y metemos presión boy. Atento a dónde va la bola. Por favor. ¿Vamos? Sí. Dale, vamos.
Keep working really hard for each other in terms of our defence. Be a bit square, a bit more tempo, put it in the trap. And attack-wise, just be a little bit more secure with the ball. That's all. Great stuff. Quicker to the line-outs. Can't let them beat us to line-outs, boys. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Quick taps. Let's see if it can happen, yeah?
Talking about the line, it's there, Simon Amor. England like the structure of the set piece, don't they? And the quick taps as well, just asking if that level of fitness was, again, take some time to get up there. Brazil can deal with it.
What was really interesting there, the half-time chat, Simon Amor comes in and starts asking questions, how they're feeling, what are they thinking, what's going on for them, what are they feeling on the field. Whereas on the other side of the ball, the Brazilians, they've been dictated to by their coach, and they've been told what to do. And you know that's just, I experience this a lot in France with the Latin side of culture, if you like, that they've always been dictated to, always been told to do. Whereas the Anglo-Saxons, it's more about, well, okay, what are you guys feeling? And it's a different approach. And I'm not saying which one is better, but there's certainly, if you can marry the two of them up, you get a good product in the end.
Featured in London last year, Brazil. Vancouver this year. Shield semi lost to Portugal. Cowell is screaming after this one. Oh, it's going to bounce up really nicely indeed. Cameron Cowell been doing some excellent kicking this tournament. Now he gets a try.
Great heads-up rugby there from Cal from the kick-off. Ball's regathered, identifying space in the backfield. No one in that sweeper role whatsoever there for Brazil. They committed everybody to the front line. Put the kick through, back your speed. It always helps when the ball sits up as well with a lovely bounce, and he's done extremely well there. Well played by Cal.
No doubt he would say you make sure and luck, and indeed you do. The ball in a certain way as Tom Byrne makes way for Alex Davis. Down Bibby either. Tom Mitchell, the two men that England rely on very heavily indeed. Phil Burgess as well, down naught. James Rodwell in a race to be fit for Rio. Dislocated the patella. Cowell again, right out in front of him, that's forward. Small mistakes for England in this game, and they have much tougher opposition. They have already in South Africa, Australia. You need to get every single part of your game right, every single detail.
What it is, these guys, this group of players hasn't been exposed to this level of pressure and performance, have they? So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for England just to develop again that depth under pressure. We can always try and simulate in training runs and everything else, but it's hard. You can't take away from straight gameplay, straight tournament play as to those real pressure cooker situations. England are only going to benefit from this.
And a part of the game they've relied on so much over the last few years is the restart with James Rodwell, and with him not here, did wonder whether it's going to affect them. And it certainly has. It will be a little bit worrying the way they fell away against Australia earlier on today. One missed tackle, try for Australia, and the game went completely and utterly away from them.
Those mental aspects are tough to train for, though, aren't they? You know, we can try and come up with little, pressure tests and putting players under pressure in training, but as we've spoken about, until they're really exposed to it and ability to deal with errors on the field. And as I say, I think this is a huge weekend here for the English Sevens program going forward.
Lost the final to Fiji in Dubai. Oh, Brazil are through again. Felipe Silva. Another moment to cherish. Career first for him.
Well, we spoke about the concentration levels of England, the mental toughness, and on that occasion there, Silva has just done. Davis on the inside there, set him up to take the outside. Big step off the right foot, back through. Puts the foot down and he's gone. And these are the weak signs that, from an English viewpoint, you'd be a little bit worried about as a coach. Slackening off, no pressure on with the opposition, and you've let in two pretty soft tries against a team that, let's be honest, shouldn't really be on the same playing field as England in terms of talent and in terms of performance.
38-0 against Australia, 30 points to 7 against South Africa. 26-12 here. England coming away now, though. A powerful run. Husky Douglas. I can say his name properly. Cal.
Advantage, not 10.
Advantage to England. McConaughey.
Advantage over.
Lindsay Haig and then Cowell again. Glover.
Release!
Grabbed up by Duque. McConaughey again. Oh, nice fit. Nice step. Nice individual score.
Patient play, patient build-up. They had about 4 penalty advantages running through that whole sequence of play.
Please release the tackle.
A little bit of confusion over the tackle area by the looks of it, between one, it might be the interpretation of the referee or the way the players are playing that situation there. And we see here the big step. And McConaughey's through off the left foot, strides out. Once they're in behind this Brazilian team, no backfield cover once again. Takes a score, 33-12. That's a little bit more like it from England.
Only missed one event on this, his debut series. McConaughey.
Out. Number 4, please.
Felipe Silva's being replaced. If you wanted to stop the clock, just over a minute left.
Time on.
Only played twice before. Surprisingly, England undefeated against Brazil. The same way here in Paris at the Stade Jean Bouin. South Africa against Australia. Game 24, the last game of this day too, and then we're back up and running again tomorrow. The Bowl quarterfinals from 9:45 in the morning, local time.
Release, release.
Should be a fascinating day 3. The home team.
Red form, 9 yellow.
Really. The team that everyone's talking about. It was a lovely pass, wasn't it, from Cowell into McConaughey.
It was a hell of a line he ran, wasn't it? I was expecting him to go down and have a couple of broken ribs on that one, but took the ball right at the line there. Brazil just held off the tackle in that situation. Final play. Set play in England. Well, usually they come up with something pretty special in these situations. What have they got on for us this time?
There's the cockerel. We're not tired of it yet, I can assure you. McConaughey. Oh, he bag a brace here. England finish this game on a high, finish day 2 on a high. Disappointed, no doubt, with the the result against Australia, but here against Brazil, comfortable winners.
Well, they came up with something special. It was called one pass, run straight and hit the hole. That's all it was required. Cal just drifted across field with one or two dummy switches and then hits up McConaughey, goes in for number 2. Conversion to come, see if he can bring up the 40. He's had an influential game, hasn't he, Cameron Cowell? He's looked good.
He's grown as this tournament's gone on, certainly. And Cowell can't get the...
I'm here with England's Richard de Carpentier. Richard, with the talent you've left back at home, it was always going to be tough, let's face it, this tournament.